Yep. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and start this again. Let's get me going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yeah, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Welcome to the Cleveland Browns post-game show. I'm your boy G Bush. We in the building once again. I want to thank everybody for joining me as always. First game, first preseason game. This is the place you get all your reaction. This is a place where you need to be at. This is the place every single time we get ready to do this Browns things. We in this thing, man. And we already got people that are already ready to go. We already got people ready to go. And if you've known anything about what I've been talking about for such a long period of time, you already know that one of the standouts that we need to get to immediately is J-O-K. J-O-K right now. We ready to go. When you look at this Cleveland Browns team, when you look at this Cleveland Browns situation, I think one of the things that you saw, and I think one of the things that you saw in this game, we didn't see very much on as far as guys coming out and doing what they needed to do, doing all kind of extra stuff. We didn't see a lot of extra different plays that we was running. But what we did see is the Cleveland Browns did two things, and I think this is very important. I'm just really super impressed how Kevin Stefanski runs his situation. I'm super impressed by the way Kevin Stefanski goes about running his situation, because even with the backups, one of the things that I've noticed is the fact that it's a very clean game. He's never up. He's never two down. And one of the things that I love so much, and a lot of people don't really recognize this, is the fact that I saw Jarvis Landry, I saw Kareem Hunt, I saw Odell Beckham Jr., all up there hanging out, looking and cheering people on, and at the same time was businesslike. I like the fact that Kevin Stefanski was sitting there going over plays down in distance, showing stuff that was going to happen with Jarvis Landry, showing Odell Beckham on the screen. This is what we need to be looking like. This is the situation that we're working with. And I like the fact that they were very businesslike in their demeanor. He said something earlier today, and I kind of played this sound, and we talking to Mary Kay Cabot of Cleveland.com. I talked to Dale Ryder, who's the 92.3 The Fan beat reporter. Both of them said two things. Kevin Stefanski was not out here. That wasn't a vacation. That wasn't a vacation for people to be running around doing what they wanted to do. Some of the things that we got to today and we saw was, he said, I need people to be out here dialed in, because this ain't a 3-day vacation. And so that's, for me, why I'm not tripping in terms of whether or not Baker Mayfield is supposed to be playing. I wasn't tripping when I heard all the starters weren't playing, because guess what? I know that they was going to be focused, they was ready to go, and they was ready to get it done. So I like that demeanor. And then the biggest elephant in the room is this. The biggest elephant in the room is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Boy, oh boy, is that young man. Does that young man get it done or what? Does that young man fly around like a missile or what today, people? The fact that he was out there looking around, running around, doing his thing it just shows you why did the Cleveland Browns drafted him as highly as they did. It showed exactly why. It showed exactly why that Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is the guy we thought he was. He showed you every part of his game. He showed you a part of his game in terms of what he was doing. He showed you how to rush the passer, getting in there for a sack. He showed you how to cover guys on the outside. He showed you his speed. He showed you his athleticism. He showed you all of that tonight. And the thing I love about it most, is for the simple fact that JOK played the whole doggone game. He played the whole doggone game. And one of the things that I thought was going to be an issue was the fact that he was a little light. He was a little light in the britches. He was a little light, but he put my fears to bed. He definitely came out and did his thing. I'm really, truly excited. I'm truly, really, really, really excited about seeing what he can do on another level with the starters in there. Because one of the things you got to understand, they didn't have no starters in the game. Browns played nobody. And so what you get the opportunity to do is see guys that are working against other people, and you can't use anybody as a crutch. Nobody is being used as a crutch here. You know, you got to actually be in here and doing something. So I really was encouraged by that. So let's talk about another thing, another main thing that I was really encouraged by. I was so encouraged by the way Joe Woods carried himself. And I'll explain. Joe Woods to me showed that he's going to step his game up a little bit. I was encouraged about his aggressive nature in the first and second quarter. He wasn't just coming out there looking around. Resting on his laurels. He said, listen, I'm gonna bring a little pressure. I like the fact that he consistently put his corners in man-to-man coverage. I love that. I love the fact because they said, listen, we need to figure out who can play. We got to figure out who can play in here, who can cover. I like the fact that Greedy Williams and Newsome were in man-to-man coverage, right? I like the fact. You know, here's a couple of different things that I saw. I like the fact that Newsome, he got dunked on a little bit. But one thing I do like about him is for the simple fact, he got dunked on a little bit, but he fought for the ball. And I think he has good ball skills. I like the fact that Greedy Williams made it through a game. Here's a work in progress for Greedy Williams. Greedy Williams just has to make it through training camp. I've been there. I've had 13 surgeries, 14. I just partially tore my Achilles heel. I get what it is. Sometimes you just need to get where you need to go and get yourself to the season. When you can get yourself to the season, you might be able to say, okay, now live bullets are flying. I'm in the mix and we can work with something. So I'm excited. I understand how that is. So really I like the Greedy made it. I like some of the plays Newsome made. I like the young defensive tackle Day getting a sack earlier. I thought Porter Gustin gave me something. I thought he gave me a lot. I thought he did some stuff up front and the defensive line has some gap integrity. You didn't see a lot of people moving over, not too many busted assignments. And those are all very important key things because you're not seeing some of the stuff that we saw under Hugh Jackson, none of that stuff under Freddie Kitchens. We didn't see all that kind of stuff, right? Didn't see all that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and get right to the chat. Let's get to the chat. Let's see what we got going on here, man. Jeffrey Jones, G. Bush, great show. One of the best. Great job. I appreciate you. Appreciate you out here. Chad Tucker, Newsome is the truth, bro. We know what it is. We're going to get in him some more depth too. We're going to do some depth with him. Everybody in the chat is talking about JOK. JOK looks more like Jamal Adams than a linebacker. You know, I thought, I was a little scared. I'm going to lie. I was a little scared behind that because I didn't really know what he was going to give me. Right? But he gave me three tools. He gave me the speed. He gave me the physicality, and he gave me the coverage. And I just think he's a guy that you're going to look up. He's around the ball all the time. He's around the ball all the time. I think Togiai did something really great too. He read a great screen. I think Togiai read a screen later on in the game. The quarterback had to throw the ball away. I thought he did a good job of reading and reacting. And overall, overall, let's talk about this too. I like the young guy, Felton. Hey, listen, he came out there playing running back and receiver. He made a couple nice grabs. There was a play with our third string guys in when we went on fourth down. There was an opportunity for him to keep running. He was supposed to run and keep running with that route. He didn't actually keep running with it. So it just like, we get it. But here's the thing. I like what he brings to the table. I like what he's able to do. I'm a big fan of what his versatility may mean. And I think he did a great job, man. Hey, man. Shout out to you, Bill. JOK is a ball hawk. Agreed. Totally agreed, my G. Totally agreed, man. So here's what we're going to do, man. We got a couple special things planned for y'all. As always, man, if you want to donate to the show, Super Chat is available. If you are on YouTube, you can also donate on Cash App at $GBush91. And I need to let everybody know. So we got me and John Costco got a pregame show, right? We got the Browns pregame show preview. That show is going to come out every single Wednesday. Y'all got to check it out. There's a lot of great stuff that we got. I've been getting some wonderful remarks about in terms of what that show is. If you are a Browns fan and you are a diehard Browns fan, Wednesdays, you can't afford to miss this. We doing something big in terms of production. We doing something big in terms of what we're trying to do. Every single Wednesday, Browns preview show, me and John Costco of Pro Football Focus. You can check that out. That show will be on every single Wednesday, 8 o'clock, right here in the Barbershop Network as usual. Let me see. I'm gonna do something right here. When I come back, I'm gonna play something really quick. I'm gonna get into. We didn't see a lot of the veterans, but my question to you is this. My question is this. What do you think they should do? What do you think they should do in terms of Baker Mayfield, in terms of, what are the Browns looking to do in terms of, if you don't want that, right? If you don't want them playing, if you're a little squeamish about them playing, let's take a look at what we need to be doing and how many snaps. I'm gonna throw that out. How many snaps do you think Baker Mayfield should be playing in the postseason? Let's take a look at this really quickly. So when you looking at this, I told people earlier, I necessarily don't need to see Baker that much. I don't need to see Baker that much. You know what I need to see? I need to see Baker consistently work on the side. He look in shape. I talked to people earlier today. If Baker don't play next week, I don't care. I know a lot of people want to see their best team. A lot of people want to see their favorite quarterbacks in their ones and twos. But at the end of the day, I don't need to see Baker. Baker can drink his Kool-Aid. He can give me something that last preseason game. But at the end of the day, for me, I don't need it all like that. I don't need it all like that. Because one of the things I told you this before, for the Cleveland Browns this year, the Browns themselves this year, what we're looking to do is we're looking to get to the playoffs. We're looking to go and see what we need to do in Kansas City. For me, Baker Mayfield playing this game showed me nothing. For me, Baker Mayfield playing next game, even if he only play a snap or two, I'm fine with it. One of the things that we got to do here with the Browns is we got to understand we got bigger fishes to fry. There's also a couple more people that I feel shouldn't be playing. There's a couple more people that we can talk about on this list that shouldn't be getting no minutes either. I had people calling me up today. G. Bush, are you serious? The team is getting soft. The team is getting soft, G. Bush. Bro, look, we don't need, I get it. I understand. This is a guilty pleasure. Everybody wants to see their favorite players out there. I get it. But at the end of the day, for me, I let Case Keenum go out there and earn that $5, $6, $7 million as a backup quarterback. Let him go earn it. Earn that $5, $6, $7 million. Come on now, earn it. Because right now, I'm getting an opportunity to see guys like Dearness Johnson. I'm getting an opportunity to see what Felton is going to do. I got an opportunity to see Donovan Peoples-Jones, right? And he's looking like he's the next evolutionary step, right? He looks like he's the next guy up, right? He looks like he's a dude that you ain't going you're not going to be able to see like that. There's a couple of people out here. There's a couple people out here that I don't feel should be playing. There's a couple more guys. Couple more guys that should be playing. Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. No. I'm not playing these dudes either. I'm not playing them either. Kevin Stefanski did exactly what he was supposed to do. He had them on the side drinking that Kool-Aid. We know what Kareem Hunt can do. We know what Nick Chubb can do. At the end of the day, we're out here to see young dudes progress. That's what we're looking to do. That's where we're looking to be at. I'm gonna go to the chat, man. I need y'all to know what we doing. How we doing? Who were you impressed with today? Who were you impressed with today? We'll do that first. I thought JOK did his thing. I thought Newsome played well. I need to know who you thought was doing their thing. One of the great parts about this too is you get a chance to see the young guys do something, but at the end of the day, you also get to see some of the older guys step up. And I thought today, I thought it was kind of bad for Mack Wilson. Not that he played bad or anything. Not that Mack Wilson played bad or anything. But let's be clear, man. Mack Wilson, he was out of he was in that first period. They're like, Mack Wilson goes out of the game. I do think it was a shoulder injury. And so, for a guy who was playing well, by all reports, everybody that was at training camp, all of the beat reporters, all of the writers talked about how good Mack Wilson looked. He was slimmed down. He was ready to go. DJ Lord Jazz, come on, man. You funny. Was Mack out there? Kind of, sort of. He played a series. I didn't get a chance to see him. Did not get a chance to see him, man. And to me, I think this is huge for him. This is huge. There's a couple people in that core in terms of Mack Wilson and Phillips. Those two guys to me are really on the bubble. And I know Phillips is a 3rd or 4th round pick, but I was laughing and joking the other day talking about I don't know what he does well. I don't know if you just put Phillips out there. I don't know what exactly he does well. For me, that's something to me, that's a problem because you got to have one or two skill sets that set yourself apart. And right now, he's still on 3rd string. He's still on 3rd string trying to fight. And we haven't even seen Anthony Walker. We haven't even seen some of those other guys. And with the emergence of JOK, man, emergence of JOK, fanboy Felton was a good upriser. Hey, listen, DPJ, my Donovan Peoples-Jones doing his thing. I'm looking at it in terms of I like what I saw from those guys, but Phillips I didn't see much from. I couldn't get an opportunity to see Mack Wilson in there. And here's another thing too. Is there a Takk McKinley sighting anywhere? Can somebody get an APB out on my man? Can somebody let me know where where is Takarist McKinley at? Boy, I ain't see him in camp yet. MIA. Nowhere to be found. So, you know, we haven't got an opportunity to see those guys yet. Here's the thing. Shout out to my man JTZ 1779, man. Case Keenum can start in the NFL. See, this is a thing that I'm encouraged by as well. Tack, you say Tack is out for a personal reason. Okay. Salute to you. I appreciate you on that. See, y'all keep me together. Salute to you for giving me that. You know, I'm like, who are Tack McKinley at? But the thing about this is, I love the fact that, you know, Case Keenum can get minutes. Bring Case Keenum in. Give him some touches. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. We need to bring him in and get a couple of touches and figure out what's going on with that. I'm also going to do this. While we don't have everybody playing, some of you didn't get an opportunity to see your favorite player. Some of y'all didn't get opportunity to see Jarvis and Odell and Baker and all them dudes. You didn't get a chance to see them tonight. But don't worry. You got a chance to see them on the Browns top 10 plays, barbershop style. Let's see how you feel about getting excited for our guys coming up next week, in a couple more weeks. This is what we all got to look forward to. These are some of the top 10 plays from 2020. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Down and 10. He takes the snap on first down. Back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Picked off. Taki's got it at the 40, at the 30, at the 25-yard line. Sione. Taki.
Quiet as kept, he be getting picks. Quiet as kept, Taki gets picked.
3:16 left to go
had
in the
one
game.
right here, had another against Philadelphia.
His fourth interception of the night. And the Browns defense comes up with a huge play. In the shotgun back, third down and goal. Mayfield looks, pulls the ball down, rolls over to the right. He's going to run. He's to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Baker Mayfield.
He fires the ball into the stands.
I ain't gonna lie, that was lit.
Mayfield on first down, and he's going to bootleg it out. Near side looking. He's going to go long and deep. Beckham's out there. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, OBJ.
Well, he got the single coverage they wanted.
Wow, 43 yards, a beautiful shot. Down, a little toss sweep goes to Chubb, and on an end around, they give it to Landry, and he's going to fire down the field into the end zone. Touchdown, Odell Beckham Jr. Around the horn they went. It went from Mayfield to Chubb to Landry, and the old southpaw fired it down to OBJ in the end zone. His 6th career touchdown against the Cowboys. Wide right. Tight ends off the line to the left. Chubb, the running back, they pitch it to Chubb. Chubb running on the left side, cuts the corner, turns the corner, drives up the field, and here he comes. 50, 40, he'll be arriving in the end zone. Right. Oh, he stepped out of bounds at the 1. Smart move. He stepped out of bounds at the 1-yard line with 56 seconds left, so as to just allow the Browns to run the rest of the game clock out.
Well, that tells you what an unselfish player Nick Chubb is.
Baker Mayfield takes a knee, and the Browns are indeed in victory formation on a 59-yard run. From under center, play action fake, bootlegs it out to the right. He's throwing down the right sideline. He's got Peoples-Jones wide open. He's gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown! 75 yards on one play. 46, second down 7, takes the snap, play action fake, he's back, he's going to get hit, it's up in the air, and it's picked off. Taki's got it down the sideline. 25, 20, 15, 10, it's Denzel Ward on the tip, and the pick by Taki, touchdown.
Taki is just always around, bro.
For Rivers, third down, the Browns shoving off the left side, then they drop off. Rivers back to pass, late pressure coming, steps up, throws, that's going to be picked off. They got it down the sideline, picked off by Ronnie Harrison. It's a pick 6, touchdown.
Well, Rivers throwing late, Ronnie Harris is just sitting out there on the flat waiting.
I appreciate
And we've been waiting to get him into that secondary. Welcome, Ronnie Harrison. Here's Mayfield on a reverse. They're going to give it to Beckham. He's rolling to the right and running. He's up to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30. There he goes to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! OBJ! He's got a hat trick!
What a gutsy call!
Odell Beckham Jr., 50 yards on the run! And really about a 70-yard run because by the time he got it, he was 20 yards behind the line. In the backfield, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Mayfield back to pass.
Boy, oh boy. Shout out to everybody out there. And I want to say thank you for Phenomenal Barbershop for being a sponsor of this post-game show. Make sure you guys check them out. If I'm a barber and it's the barbershop and I'm telling you I got my hair cut here, I got to have somebody that sponsor the joint with the haircut. Shout out to my man, Jason. You can get an appointment with Jason. You can call him up. Make sure you hit him up right over in Lakewood, Phenomenal Barbershop. Everybody's out there doing their thing. Shout out to them, man. They do a great job. Everything is professional. Everything is smooth. They got the social distance joint. They moving around. And definitely shout out to Phenomenal Barbershop in Lakewood. It is the official home of G. Bush and the barbershop. I want to give a shout out to SGG. Even in the preseason, Coach Kev runs a smooth sailing ship. Salute to you, G. Bush. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you for the super chat. I thank you guys all for supporting the show, being out here every single day. Don't forget, this is not going to be the first time we're going to do this. We're going to do this a whole lot. So we're going to actually be out here every single at Browns post game like we do. But we're going to give you the Browns pregame show as well, so you get an opportunity to check that out. And don't forget, if you guys are listening right now, I'm doing double duty. Tomorrow I will be back on 92.3 The Fan from 10 to 2, and we will be breaking this down. So check me out 10 to 2. You can download the Odyssey app. You can check me out and rewind that show up to 24 hours. I will be on the Odyssey app doing that here on the Barbershop Radio Show as well. Let's get, my man said, hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, definitely, man. Make sure you guys, and that's another thing too. Some people are like, man, I don't know if I'm getting your videos no more. I don't know what it is. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you are on Facebook, hit the like button. If you are on YouTube, hit that like button. If you are on Twitter, hit the like button. Make sure you guys share this, subscribe to it. And just, show support, because that helps this content get out to other different people. And I definitely appreciate your support, especially 10:30 at night. Luetta played better than Keenum today. Luetta makes about $780,000. Keenum makes about $7 million. I keep the third stringer and give the money to Wyatt Teller. By the way, Brian, thank you so much for that that definite comment, because here's the thing. Coming up on our Wednesday show, make sure you guys come back on and check my Wednesday show out with John Costco. We're going to do a special Inside the Trenches segment. We're going to do a special Inside the Trenches segment, and we're going to go in and break down why Wyatt Teller is the most dominant lineman and why the Browns have to sign him back. I'm just going to give you that right now. I've been breaking down tape. I've been doing highlights. I've been looking at, his tape from the last year. And I'm just telling you, the Browns' run game is different when Wyatt Teller's in the game. When Wyatt Teller is not there, the run game is just different. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Another thing we will be doing, we will be highlighting another guy in the trenches. We'll be doing one offense, one defense. We're going to talk about Jadeveon Clowney, right? When you look at Jadeveon Clowney and what he's able to do, and what sometimes people misconstrue, is the fact that they believe Jadeveon Clowney is a guy who's really not necessarily worth the money because he doesn't put up sack numbers. You're going to see, due to the film breakdown that we're going to get into, we're going to talk about that film breakdown, and we're going to get into that coming up here on the Wednesday show. So please check that out. Definitely. Definitely. So one of the last things I want to get to on this live, by the way, you can donate on Cash App at GBush91, $GBush91. It's above. You can also use, Super Chat if you do want to, and that's on YouTube. So we're going to do both of those things. And make sure you guys also check out, too, the barbershop merchandise. Make sure you check that out. We are rocking and rolling. People ask me, where can I get the joints? Right now, we're lit. Adidas, barbershop got it. Under Armour, barbershop got it. Maybe you're a Nike guy, barbershop got it. Maybe you like the North Face, barbershop got them too. Maybe you like Champion. We ready to go on all that. Check out Squad Locker. The barbershop is moving bigger, better than ever. I cannot wait to wear my gear that first day and tailgate and getting ready to go. Moving along, and this is one big thing that I do want to talk about here. There's a couple people that during this game, I think really helped themselves a little bit. I like the fact that even our offensive line playing backups and rookies still had a cohesive semblance of some sort of run game. We knew what it was looking like. They still had some semblance of the run game. They still had some semblance of what they wanted to do. They still were running the Callahan playbook. And I really like the fact that even when we didn't have our guys in there, nothing stopped. We didn't have any crazy penalties. We didn't have crazy holding. One of the things is we didn't see excessive taunting. I was on Twitter the other day talking about that new taunting room going to be lit. We got all the people that taunt. Every single Jarvis and Odell, I need them to get that out of their season or that system in the preseason, right? So when you look at this situation, I like the fact that on that side of the ball, they played like they had some sort of sense. And for me, I thought that it wasn't. I knew Stefanski was that real deal. I did, but every single time he comes back onto the screen, he's just a dude that as a football guy, as a football junkie, as a football dude that will watch JV, mixed doubles, bowling on a football field. If it has anything to do with football, I'm on it. Just to see how he got it smoothed out is crazy. Listen, it's crazy. Look, Browns backups had 2 penalties all game. Not bad. Felt good watching the game and seeing them play like they were working working off a plan. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And this is the thing and this is the great thing about watching the Browns and doing this with the Browns. And I told people like this, and I don't know if they heard me on the radio. I tell people like this, and I think I might leave y'all with this too. I might leave y'all with this. Listen to what I'm saying on this. As Browns fans, our whole life, we've been making deposits. We've been making deposits into the bank of the Cleveland Browns. We was skimping. We didn't have all your buddies got the nicest cars. You still got that Dodge Lancer. You still got an El Camino, not even the super souped up one. You just still got that beat up car. Every time people's going to steakhouses, they going to Morton's, they going to the up top. You talking about I got to go to Ponderosa, right? Because guess what? We invest in money. We invest in our time. We invest in our Sundays. We invest in our emotions. We invested in gear. We invested in maybe it's next year. We've been making deposits on the Cleveland Browns for well over 30 years. Deposits. So now that we can be here at this point in time to be able to make a withdrawal from that bank that we have been that's faithfully playing like it's a credit union, now it's our time that we can make them withdrawals because the Browns are good. It's a time where we can actually enjoy these preseason games, enjoy wearing your colors, enjoy seeing and breaking down the Browns. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't enjoy that. I don't give a damn who says, you know what? Well, the Browns have to prove it to me. No, we don't. I got to prove nothing to you. I've been making deposits on the Cleveland Browns. We about to make that withdrawal. Let me get $10,000 out, and I'm going to blow it on something stupid. You know why? Because I got it. You know why? Because I'm not going to miss that no more. And the Cleveland Browns finally got it. They got ball players at every position. Every one of them. 2 to 3. 2 to 3 at every position. And you know what? Everybody know how it is. When you got paid, and you got your check on Friday, but you done already paid all your bills, and you got stuff in savings, come on now. You know what that feeling feel like. You know exactly what it feel like. And that's what we're talking about right now. No one's going to shame me into saying, G. Bush, it's just preseason. G. Bush, it's about what you're going to do when it comes. No, I'm going to watch my team. I'm going to watch these preseason games. I'm going to analyze them. I'm going to talk about my people because I talked about these dudes when they was garbage for 30 years. And guess what? Payback ain't robbery. We'll see y'all. We're going to see y'all coming up soon. Y'all don't want no issues with us. None. The organization is heading in the right direction, and the coaching staff is a good one. Working together with a purpose, no days off. Love it, man. No days off. I love it, man. Shout out. Do you say Brown Derby? Hey, listen. If you go to Brown Derby, don't get it twisted. You can get a nice piece of meat at Brown Derby now. Like, they got this pork chop little deal. You know what I'm saying? Get you some of that salad on the side. Listen, you talking to a notorious fat kid. You know, if I had a novel, I would be making a novel. My novel would be root beer thoughts. Sundays on a Sunday. You know me, I go to Brown Derby. You can find some good food over in Brown Derby, man. Oh man, taste the air. Yes, sir, DeAndre Black. And listen, and my man right here, hey, go ahead and he spend his money early. Go ahead and spend your money. JOK is a future Hall of Famer. I wasn't expecting you to spend your check right then, but I will say JOK looks great. JOK looks awesome. There's going to be a lot more to talk about, a lot to get into. You know, I'm not going to hold you too long on this one. This is a great opportunity. I wanted to get in and at least touch down with the people, at least touch down on the fans, and make sure that guys understand what we got going on. As always, it is the barbershop. We in the barbershop. I need y'all to support it. Support, like, share, all the above, letter D, and we got to go.
Towards the end zone, and it's caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. Touchdown! He got it! He got it! The rookie from Michigan got it with 11 seconds left to go!
A back shoulder.
Peoples-Jones. Wow, what a play